Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a X returns reading for my lovely, fantastic Aquariuses. If this doesn't resonate with you and you like your own personal custom reading, please click the link in the description box down below that says book your own personal custom reading. With that being said, and you're new here and you happen to enjoy my content, feel free to subscribe and join the family. I also have an Instagram if you want to see the shenanigans that I do on there. The link is in the description. Have fun looking at that. I just made the account, so there's not too much, but I'm going to be posting all types of crazy stuff soon, so don't worry, hold your horses. I'm going to also shuffle the cards 30 times in a row, and if you didn't know, and now you do know, and I genuinely hope you're having a wonderful day, night, or evening, whatever time of day you are watching this, my lovely, fantastic Aquariuses. Saving the best for last, because I love you guys so much. Let me give you all the extra kisses. I love you guys genuinely a lot. So let us go and get it done. So the first question I'm going to be asked, I'm sure if you're a long-time person, you would be familiar with my style here. Basically, I'm going to be asking, what is the current situation between you and your ex? What's happening with you guys? Okay, so what is currently going on with us? What's the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? Alrighty, so it seems like we're starting off very happy. We're starting off with the 10 of Cups. Cups, before we start off with anything, represents love, empathy, and emotion. And it seems like we have a plethora of feelings here, especially in this card. The energies that I'm picking up from this situation is that you guys are not necessarily on negative terms. I feel like you're trying to really work things out, reconcile with each other, and move in a more positive direction. I feel like things are going to go even more positive, especially if you're able to communicate what you're feeling and go in a direction that you are feeling more confident in. But when we get more cards, we'll be able to really see the narrative fully. But I feel like thus far, it's a good start. And I feel like, honestly, people need to be more forgiving of things, you know, like let go of things so that we can let go and be happy with our lives. But continuing on, what is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? What is the current situation between you and your ex? Ooh, okay, so there is a bit of immaturity here. I'm just going to say that right out the gate. Pages are representing of messages, so there may be messages of immaturity and a lot of clouded judgment here and some irrational decision-making I definitely see. And this is the main central theme. So you guys may be on necessarily good terms, but I feel like there is a little bit of immaturity happening here. And I'm not saying it's neither you or them, but there's definitely something there. And from the energies that I'm picking up, I feel like you guys are just kind of going through something right now. I feel like you guys have gone, like, how do I say this? In retrospect, you want to, you feel happy with this individual. You feel like this uncontrollable like need to be with them, but at the same time you feel like there is a little these things that you would like to change, but you don't want to like really get on their nerves. You don't want to like see it completely, and I feel like you just want to like be there for that person, and you see their like flaws, but at the same time you're like, oh, I don't want to like push them away because I really enjoy them, having them in my life, but at the same time I don't want to like see the negativity. And honestly, it's healthy to, you know, approach a situation and tell the truth, but in this regard I can understand because it's an ex and you're really sensitive about it and you do really genuinely love them and you want them back in your life. And yes, I know exes are there for a reason, but sometimes when you know you had a really great relationship, you had to break up with an individual. Sometimes you have to, and then you come back at a later date and things work out better, with more maturity and a better insight on everything. So anyways, this is the main central theme. There's a bit of immaturity in the situation. And what else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on between you and your ex? What else is currently going on? I hate this card so much. This is literally like holding on for a short success. Holding on for a short success is just holding on to a lot of grudges, not letting go of anything, feeling really pent up, holding on, like, you know, just staying around for a little bit and then leaving. I I can't pick up of who it may be, but I feel like it's more leaning on the other person here. I feel like there's definitely this kind of selfishness type of stuff happening. And I'm sorry, cross watchers, if you're watching this, but I'm just picking up the energies here. Sorry about that. I had to resume it. Hopefully that didn't interrupt too much. But what I was saying was, yeah, holding on for a short success and really not being able to move forward in the situation in your life. So let's find out, what are the blockages between you and this individual? What are the blockages between you and this individual? What are the blockages between you and this individual? What are the blockages? So the first blockage that I see here is that there is a lot of thinking and contemplating about the backstabbery that happened maybe over the period of time between you two. And so I'm not stating or blaming anybody, don't come for me, but I am saying that there is definitely some heat that there has been between you two, and I feel like you guys definitely need to work that out. You or them or both of you are probably very hurt. You obviously there's a history of stuff happening, and there's a reason why you guys are very exes. There's always reasons why, because you got hurt. You got hurt. I'm sure they got hurt. There's a lot of bleakness happening, but ultimately, in retrospect, here, coming back to the question, what are the blockages? Well, they feel, and dare you feel, backstabbed in the situation. Okay, and what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? I see that there's a lot of fast-moving energy here, communication. This could be a lack thereof communication or a lot of fights and disputes happening. And this could definitely be a blockage for you both, causing a lot of issues, depending on how you're viewing it or depending on how it really came through. How I'm viewing it is like there was a lot of fights that happened. I feel like there was a lot of conflict in regards to, personality, how people were acting. You really wanted to say, hey, please, maybe do this instead. Or I feel like you compromised a lot as well, and you felt like kind of bad in the situation. But I feel like there's a lot of communication, a lot of verbalness happening here, and this is the main central theme. So a lot of, obviously that's a blockage, that's a caused you guys to separate from each other. And so what else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? What else are the blockages? You guys are unable to move into calmer waters. There's a lot of thinking and contemplating about moving into calmer waters. You guys are constantly always going into rocky waters, and I feel like you guys make each other very tense, and you guys make each other just kind of always you guys just kind of fight, and you don't, I'm not sure if you don't mean it or not. I'm pretty sure you guys don't mean it, but you easily rally each other up is what I'm trying to say, right? And then you calm down, and then you rally each other up, and then you calm down. And I feel like that's kind of like the dynamic of your relationship, right? I feel like that's kind of how it works with you and this individual. And definitely I feel like you can overcome it. I feel like you definitely can overcome it. All these negatives that are coming at me, I feel like you could just communicate, you can compromise, you can try your best to work it out. And I feel like it's definitely a plausible situation to be able to work through. So finally, or not finally, but close to finally, we asked the question, how do they feel about wanting to date you? What do they feel if they get back together with you? What are their thoughts and opinions? Do they even want to get back together with you in the first place? So, there's so much noise. Oh my god. Sorry. How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? Okay, so your ex is feeling very heartbroken, very upset. There's a lot of negativity. They feel like there's more than one party involvement here, and they feel very cloudy and doomy and gloomy. So, they're not feeling too happy about wanting to get back together with you in the first place. Let's get a little bit more information as to why and see how we can maybe work around that. How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? How does your ex feel about getting back together with you? All right, so they feel like they don't have control in the situation here. They feel like they don't really have much of a say. They feel like their hands are tied behind their back and they're blindfolded and they're doing a lot of thinking and contemplating about the situation as a whole. And they're just feeling like, there's this a lot of this. How do I put this? Um, Basically, they feel like they feel out of the control. They feel like they don't have much control. They feel like they're just sad. And I'm just feeling, I'm picking up on the energies here. I'm trying to really do that lately and really feel what it says to me. And I feel like it's saying that you guys you had a conflict, and I feel like this person really internalized a lot of that unnecessarily, and that I feel like they may have made a narrative where they're really heartbroken about it. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do feel like they may be projecting their own emotions onto the situation unnecessarily, and they may be kind of moving in a direction where they're just kind of feeling like, oh, I can't do anything, and I feel tied up, and I feel like I can't control anything. And this is the main central theme as to why they don't want to. And how else do they feel about dating you? How else do they feel about dating you? How else do they feel about dating you? The Devil card. Okay, so a lot of negatives here. They're not too happy about the situation, about dating you. I feel like they want to move in to be friends with you again, because this is, the first card that we got was so happy and great. I feel like they definitely still want to be friends with you, but in the dating realm, I feel like they're very scared. They're scared of something. I'm not sure what, but they're scared of moving towards you. They're scared of taking that leap of faith and seeing where it goes. But I feel like if you rekindle that like love, you reconcile with them and you have them emotionally confine into you again, I feel like you can definitely date them actually. And the Devil card is representing of addiction, depression, and procrastination. And this is just another reiterating of like, I don't really want to go into it too much, but basically they are very scared. They're afraid of what's going to happen, and they're not sure about how to approach the situation. And they're just like kind of hands offy on it overall. And I'm not pointing fingers at anybody at all, but I just feel like there is ways to overcome this, and you could definitely, if you really want to date this person, it is definitely 100% plausible to do it. It's just right now they're kind of really wrapped up in their thoughts, and they have like this kind of um image in their head, and they're struggling to get it out right now, and they're struggling to compromise, and maybe they're really 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 focusing on the past right now, and they're unable to like look other than the past at this moment in time when it comes to dating you. So let's see if you guys are going to get back together within this month. So positive card will be yes, the negative card will be no, neutral card will be maybe. The universe and the stars haven't aligned just quite yet. So let us figure out together what the answer is going to be. I love you guys if you made it this far, by the way. Mwah. Okay. Are you guys going to get back together within this month? Are you guys going to get back together within this month? Are you guys going to get back together within this month? I feel like this is a very tricky one, because the ace is representing of offering, and the wand is representing of sexual want, need, and desire. So I feel like you guys may come back together, and this is a maybe. I'm going to leave it as a maybe, because I don't want to say yes, because this is more of a sexual intervention, and you may rekindle that kind of relationship, and you may come together, and like you may accidentally just have sexual intercourse with this individual, and then you realize like, oh, okay, we did that, how do we like move forward with ourselves, right? And I feel like it may be just on a multiple occasions you may come back and have this fun with them, and then you leave, and then you have fun with them again, and then you keep having this like back and forth and back and forth, and eventually I feel like you guys may kind of turn into a relationship, because you guys just got kind of eased back into your rhythms again, right? And so I'll leave it up in the air, and you have free will to do whatever you feel fit for the situation if it resonates with you. But definitely just keep your head positive, try your best to reconcile, and, you know, compromise with the individual as well, you know, emotionally, physically, everything, all the aspects, so that any negativity that lingers can be kind of wiped away and swept under the rug, so that you can turn a new page with this individual and maybe have something better. So let's get some advice for you so that we can wrap this video up, and I'll let you go about your day. Let's get some advice for you. One more time. What's some advice? Thank you. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. So this is why it's probably very hard for you to move on, because you guys have had a past life relationship. There is a connection that you cannot control. There's something about it that you just feel is right, but at the same time, it could definitely be a karmic relationship. This is exactly what a karmic relationship is, like past life relationships, unless it's like a twin flame, you know, soulmate energies and stuff like that. You know, sometimes you have to just go through it and see where it takes you, because, you know, you have to, you know, pay for your past essentially. But yeah, it's something special. There's something special there. It's just the way that you execute it is very important. But I'll leave it on that note. So thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you want to see my videos and content like this one, hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload my videos every single week. Here's some of my videos over here that YouTube has recommended for you to watch. Good luck in your endeavors and take care.